Hello, my name is Abe, and by popular request, Paradox Cursed Shrine. Although I have to remember to do this because I will forget. So I'm gonna do that right now. I gotta turn off rainbow mode. Give me back my single colored chests, please. That spice run was a lot of fun, but I would like normal items, please. Still? How many do we have? Still 2 beholsters. And I have to knock your hat in. I'm very sorry to do this. No? What? Why? Again? Really? I really don't want to talk to you right now. Stone dome, big shotgun, evolver, napalm strike. We can afford it all. Perfect. Wait, where's you? Hey pal, I've got something for you. I want you to have my favorite weapon. It's seen me through a lot of dungeons over the years. I donated it for you. Now that I'm a bit more experienced, I don't think it's too dangerous on my own. Good luck. Excalibur! Right, I forgot about that gun. All right, let's go. Have you seen the kind of stuff a Gungeon save file saves? Yes, because I'm literally right now running my own personal mod that I've made for myself that fixes a lot of bugs in the game, and I wrote a save system for it too. So I've definitely dissected the save system before. So by popular request, Curse Shrine. A shrine to an old gunslinger, there is an inscription. Kill your past, you've already damned your future, the rest is worn away. Gather your courage and pray. Now what the Curse Shrine does is it makes enemies curse. Who could have possibly predicted that a thing called a Curse Shrine makes them cursed? It's not called the Curse Shrine, I think it's called the Hero Shrine, but like honestly, whatever. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. We start, of course, with the wonderfully amazing battle standard, which is probably not going to see a lot of use. We have the robot's right hand skull version, which is a really good weapon. And the Tangler, which is also a fantastic weapon. Now, cursed mode runs. Definitely a integral component. Wait, what is this? Tangler. Why is it not tangling? I guess it doesn't tangle jammed enemies correctly because of the shader. That's fine. Curse mode, definitely an integral part of my BCDD20T mode runs when I do those. But the cursed, just on its own, does raise some possible problems. Because if we ever pick up a cursed item, we will spawn LJ, because our curse gets set to the nearest integer at or above 9, I think. I don't think it'll actually give 9, I think it just it sets it to 9, but it can set it no, it adds integer levels of curse somewhere between 9 and 10. So our curse right now is 9, and if we ever pick up a cursed item, we will get to 10 curse and summon LJ. So it's really hard for me not to just want to not pick up a cursed item. Like, who cares about whether or not you have a cursed item? It's probably not worth summoning LJ over. It's gotta be a very, very strong item for it to actually be worth picking up and summoning LJ. 9.5, I think I've looked it up. It gives you an integer level of curse so that your curse is above 9. So you can have 9.5 curse if you start with a half curse before you touch the Hero Shrine. I think. It has been a while. Yellow Chamber worth it says disposable. I don't even know if that's unlocked. Larry Jacobs. LJ, our Lord and Savior, of course. I would like a gun. We're gonna need guns. Oh god, turbo mode. This is my first time on turbo mode twin triggers. That's not even what they're called. Hey, get out of here. Luckily, Tangler is a very good gun, but turbo mode does scary me with trigger twins. And you're not even jammed, so who cares about you? Smiley, if that is your real name. Smiles the twin. Yeah, it does set your, Curse Shrine does set your curse to 9, but it doesn't actually set your curse to 9. It gives you curse until you're at 9, I think. Again, there's a lot of I thinks in this because it's been a while since I've actually looked at the code base. Whoa, we just flawless, don't get hit now. You know what, Icebreaker is a pretty good gun if you're just trying to survive. I'll take it. I'll take it. Will Taffy says, I'm on a new save file. It took me 17 runs before my first Trigger Twin fight. I had seen Doorlord and Glitch Beholster before the twins. That's pretty good luck. I mean, it's good luck to get a Glitch Beholster within like 20 runs. We are like 30 runs deep in the save file right now. We found 2 rainbow chests. So that's pretty good luck. That's pretty good luck. Like, I do love the Icebreaker for a cursed run. Like that, okay, I can't kill you. That is pretty nice. Just any enemy that's cursed, you just freaking slam them with a freeze shot and then don't care about them. I do like the Icebreaker. It's a bit of a slow weapon to kill things, but very safe. Very, very safe. Oh yeah, and our last rainbow chest was on a rainbow run, so we got to pick up all 8 items that it dropped. That was a lot of fun. One benefit to being cursed though, lots of money. We can buy anything that we want without any worry on this run. We can even fight the, whoa God, we can even fight the, oh God, they're so fast. Thank you game, a little laggy. We can fight the rat and we will have the money for the key, no question. What I like about the Icebreaker, and part of the reason why it's actually not that bad, is that the final shot is high damage and piercing. So you want to freeze enemies and then line up one solid piercing shot to hit many of them. And that actually makes it pretty efficient. What happened to the Rainbow Spice run, says Geico? Well, we died, we revived, and then we killed the Lich in one shot, so I would say it was a successful run. Wait. Well, don't reload before you actually fire that big Icebreaker shot. We have tons of keys. You know, it's good to have, I guess. If Paradox starts with a cursed item and you hit the shrine, does it instantly spawn LJ? No, it doesn't. That is very fortunate. Muscle relaxant, loosen up. But what's interesting is that if you start with a cursed item, you interact with the curse shrine, it sets your curse to either 9 or 9.5, you drop your cursed item, then your curse goes below 9. So you get a little bit of wiggle room for picking up future cursed items, which is kind of interesting, kind of fun. Don't really care about the armor. Don't know where the secret room is. I'm not gonna bother looking. Let's get out of here. Pretty good run, all things considered so far. Like, guns are excellent. Just the Tangler. Tangler's fine for like the first 3 floor boss fights if I need to. Got no problem with that. Oh yeah, and just for people who didn't watch it or weren't here for it, that cursed run, that rainbow run, we also managed to find the Curse Purge Shrine, and we were able to go down to 0 curse after eating 20 spice. It was a lot of fun. It was a good run. Oh, no mushroom? Oh, late mushroom. Whoa, 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 whoa. I guess he still fires bullets when he shatters. Whoa, easy there, buddy. Easy there, Turbo. So yeah, a lot of this early game is just gonna be I was gonna say a lot of difficult combat, but our weapons are, like, look at that icebreaker shot. Our weapons are actually pretty well suited for jammed enemies. Tangler's really high damage. We have a good accuracy upgrade. We're picking up tons of ammo. So, like, what's normally, weird that it didn't reload my gun, what's normally kind of a bit of an annoying start with these cursed mode runs, it's really not a bad start here. Yellow chamber unlocked. Ah, kill a lot of jammed enemies. No wonder we haven't had it unlocked yet. It's a good item when you find it in the Cursula shop. Chewie says, it's nice that Spice gives you half curse. It lets you eat the first one to build up a bit of a bank, then eat a lot, so you're strong for LJ. Ooh, turkey math, I love a turkey. Now, if we did not have Baby Good Mimic last run, we can maybe get Baby Good Mimic this run. Oh, that would be so nice. And the Luxon Cannon is excellent. Hell yeah. I don't even know what to use. I guess we're just gonna hold Luxon Cannon for now. Oh yeah, and then also I guess talking about it a little bit more. The problem with BCDD20T runs and that cursed shrine is that it does set your initial curse to 9, but then what usually happens is that the blessed mode that randomizes your gun will eventually randomize your gun to a cursed gun. LJ spawns, and then you have to deal with him for the rest of the floor while also dealing with Daisuke's challenges. That's the hard part of those runs. If there wasn't a curse mode option, well, I can choose not to do the curse mode option, but if it wasn't for the cursed mode or the curses from the guns that you randomly get, I would be a lot more consistent at BCDD20T. That's what I'll say about it. Blame the game. Well, I will, thank you very much. And you need to find 2 mimics, which I think I have done before. It's not impossible to find, you're a jam. It's not impossible to find 2 of the same item. Difficult, yes, not impossible. I wonder if you could do it with a companion shrine. So the shrine that you give it health and it gives you a familiar, if there was a Baby Good Mimic in the shop, could you get one out of the shrine first, then get a Baby Good Mimic from the shop, and then at that point have... It's gonna knock them all into bits. At that point have 2 of them. I bet that would work. Jornker says, my favorite item stacking is either scatter bullets or flak bullets. Well, 2 flak bullets will crash your game, so probably scatter bullets. I do like scatter shot. I would love to have 2 of those if the game would deign give it to me. But 2 flak bullets I will have to say no to because I don't want my game to crash. It's so funny, I love it, says Jornker. Is there a mod that fixes it so that you can actually have 2 flak bullets? Or I wonder if they fixed that in like, well no, they wouldn't have fixed it in like Farewell to Arms or AG&D. I know they fixed it so that 2 space friends don't crash the game anymore. They had to because of Baby Good Mimic, but they wouldn't have fixed it for flak bullets probably. Vitoric says, watching this makes me want to see you play Witchfire. We were just talking about that earlier. That's a game that I am kind of excited for. People seem to suggest that I would like it, and I like FPSs. I really do. I don't like competitive FPSs. I'm not that competitive. But Witchfire does look pretty nice. I haven't played it, so I don't know the intricacies of whether or not it's actually going to be a good game yet, but... Okay, I walked into the room without thinking about what I was gonna do. The answer is dodge. I've only seen 2 flag bullets once, and yeah, it does crash the game. Yep. I don't think I've ever actually had it legitimately. I've just modded it in, mod the Gungeon style. Scipio Scion says, Witchfire is changing a lot and getting better. I would, ooh, R2-G2. I would play it. I would play it when it comes out. Why not? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh God, I'm just remembering, chickens. If we get transmogrification, chickens are gonna be my nemesis in this mode. Never knew about triple turkey, but that is super cool. 1 turkey gives you effectively, like, don't think about it as ammo refund. If every shot lands, you have 50% more ammo, so 600 goes to 900. With 2 turkeys, you get triple ammo, effectively, if every shot lands, and with 3 turkeys, you get unlimited. I think I misspoke. 1 turkey is 50%, 2 turkeys is triple, 3 turkeys is infinite. That's why I like the turkeys, man. Turkeys are really nice. Turkey's a fun item to have. We got 3 HP. I mean, honestly, I don't even need to give you health, but I will. Like, we have enough money. Yeah, turkey is one of my favorite items in the game. Vitorix says, when 1.0 of Witchfire comes out, I'm gonna bulldoze the final boss with my grossly over-leveled character, then start at the beginning and stay level 1 for the whole game. You're gonna soul level 1 Witchfire? Good luck. Infinite unicorn. So turkeys do not work with beans, unfortunately. Although an infinite unicorn horn song, you don't even need turkeys for that, because if you hold the mouse button in the wall, it'll still play the sound. So you don't need it. You don't need it. All right, let's honestly, dude, Tangler and Icebreaker are fantastic. Okay. Unicorn horn tech. I love me some unicorn horn tech. Let me put this into Luxon cannon. I love the Luxon cannon, man. Just such a satisfying sounding gun. Thank you. Whoa, 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 you guys are so fast. You guys are too fast. Excuse me. Am I gonna get shot from behind? No, thank you. In turbo mode, you do have to like check your back more so you don't get shot from behind. Although admittedly, a few enemies in the game are easier in turbo mode than in regular mode. For the most part though, it is just straight up harder because everything's just going so fast. Last run there was a lot of unicorn horns as a Jornker. There was a lot of unicorn horn. I needed something with accuracy. And you know what? The unicorn horn provided. I'll never be sad to see unicorn horn, unless I'm on a curse mode run, in which case, might not be worth taking. Well, I mean, you know, we're here. I'll just buy that and... No! Buy this. Unicorn horn's very good. It's decent. Oh, what? Oh, God. What the? What? I got scared from a frickin' fairy. It, it, it took my armor. My armor. What? What? God damn it. Well, I guess we'll open the other chests. Probably better than blue. It took everything from me. Left me with nothing. Well, I guess I'll buy my armor back. Really didn't think there would be a fairy in the pot I rolled into, but that's Gungeon for you. Yo, actually aim. Turns out, game's easier when you aim. God damn it. I wanted to finally fight the old king in turbo mode without having an item that reduced enemy shot speed. Because the past 2 times we were there, I had slower enemy bullet item and then spice. It's like the point of turning on turbo mode is to get the turbo speed, and I keep failing in that regard. Dude, the game is giving me so much ammo. This feels like more ammo than it should be giving me. What synergy is this? Dazabim. Oh, it's just huge damage. Oh, hell yeah. I'll take it. I keep thinking that the only synergies with the sniper rifles are 360 no-scope, but... B9 Curse. I don't think Curse increases the probability of fairies spawning. That would be funny if it did. And then we could blame the Curse. Say, damn it, Curse! If only you weren't here, would have had my armor back. I'm not gonna pull out my sniper rifle for you. You're not worth it. For the ammo, I mean? Oh, well. I mean, 9 Curse is giving us a lot of drops, but it feels like it's giving us a lot of drops, like more than it should be. Like, we've not been under 100 ammo in the Tangler or the Icebreaker. We keep getting drops. Really? Oh my god, fine, I'll open it. Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. Ah, I've chosen poorly. All right, what do we have? Op and Luxon Cannon. And dual wield synergy, which admittedly could be pretty good. Yeah, Op will be fine. Actually, it's doing remarkable damage. Thought it would be a little slower at actually. Where are you? You didn't come back down. Thought it would have been a little slower, but no, totally acceptable. Mass shotgun. Now there's a gun that I want to love, but it's just so bad. Well, no crests. Guess we'll go. I mean, I could buy shell, but don't need it. I think that, like, it's good when it works, but man, especially in any sort of like cursed mode run, enemies, and especially turbo, enemies are so fast that they'll close the distance before you can get your shot off. Nah. Don't want. I will roll our dual wield synergy here. Can freeze enemies and then pull out the pistols. Another one. They have to be more common when cursed, because that's like I've seen them a lot in the recent cursed runs we've been doing. Probably not though, probably just happenstance. All right, Gunsling King, what do you want? Nail gun. If only I had the synergy for it. I wish you could steal the gun that he gives you, because there are times when I would want this. Also, R2-G2 just wrecked him. Sprun. I'm not gonna go infinite Sprun. It's too cheesy, even for me. Isn't there an unlock for killing enough of those robe guys? Is there? Is there an unlock for killing a lot of confirm? Well, it's not flipping a table. It's not for rolling. I don't think rolling is actually one. Is it for lighting on fire? Nope. Man. Being cursed, that doesn't affect your chests, right? Because the chest quality has been so bad so far. The guns have been actually pretty damn good, but the chest quality has been a little lacking. All right, I'll wait. Sorry, turkey. Sorry, turkey. Well, always fire the third shot. How are you still not dead? Watch it be fall in the pit activation? Well, then we'll definitely see it shortly, won't we? Oh, joke is I'm bad. Oh! I can't believe my brain processed that that was a bullet, because the enemy was dead. My brain did not process that was gonna be a bullet. Why is he so fast? Did you see how fast that veteran moved? I don't know, man. Turbo mode's getting to me. I'm realizing turbo mode's tough. Third-party controller you have to buy to unlock. Don't remember which NPC sells it, says Bosep. Really? Now I'm wondering. I mean, I'll buy it just so that we can have it unlocked, but that is very interesting. Yo, an NPC, it's probably Hat Girl. Hey, how you doing? I gotta find a key for you. I'll be back. Mahogany. You know what? I don't have to buy these right now, but if we buy Little Bomber, we don't have to worry about using blanks on the boss. We can use all the blanks we want. And honestly, that seems pretty nice. Dude, I'm loving the accuracy upgrade that we have. It's so nice. Oh, jam guy. Okay, is it being poisoned? No, being poisoned is not the trigger for Sprun. Doug sells third-party controller. Man, Doug, have better guns. All right, you know what? Junk on? Well, and of course, you don't give me junk. I'll junk for junkin'. I don't care. The tank. Tank's pretty fast, huh? This is gonna use all of our ammo, but that's okay. I'm gonna have to shoot him a couple of times. There we go. Ah, didn't even need a blank. Battle standard Junkin. Oh, you know what? That's why R2-G2 is doing so much damage. I was wondering. Early on, when R2-G2 murked the spider in this room, I was like, wow, R2-G2 really carrying on that room. Because of the battle standard. Thank you, Mud. I completely forgot. I love Minecutter as a gun. Also, the synergy with Mass Shotgun, pretty freaking dope. Okay, now it might be usable. Although you don't get the actual lasers if the main projectile hits anything. I still think it might not be good enough. We might need like rocket-powered bullets to make it shine, but definitely better. Which Minecutter mode do you prefer? So Will Taffy, this is generally the better Minecutter form because these shots have piercing. These shots do not have piercing. The only other difference that I know between the two, I think they do roughly the same damage, is that this form, you can fire very quickly. This form is a little bit slower to shoot. So really you just want to be on, I think, the triple shot form, the one that looks like triple shot, because that is piercing. And I think that's better. Game heard you say battle standard was useless, and I didn't even think about it. Didn't even cross my mind that that's the reason why R2-G2 was pogging off. Should we gun munch? Triple aesthetically. I think it does look better too, admittedly. I can grant you that. I think it's just better. I actually don't know if I want a gun munch. Everything that we have is like really solid. I think we're just gonna go and fight the rat. Let's do it. I don't want lumber. I don't need mahogany. I think we're fine. Oh, secret room. Look at that. Oh! There's a mimic. It gave me charmed bow. You know what? Now we have something to gun munch. What's the synergy for the Minecutter? Bosef, the synergy for the Minecutter is not for the Minecutter, it's for the Mass Shotgun, and it does this. That green laser beam spread, that's what the synergy does. Makes the Mass Shotgun really good, admittedly. But I'm just gonna dump some garbage in. Sorry, lowercase r. I do not have any synergies for you. I do not want you. Okay, now we're ready to go. Broop, 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 broop. But yeah, the Mass Shotgun, really nice. What you want, I think, with Mass Shotgun is if you can get piercing bullets, then it doesn't matter if you hit the enemy directly, it'll still explode, go through them, and then you get the laser beams. So piercing would be incredible. All right, rat. Give me something good. Give me something good that's also not jam. Just trying to get used to the range on this thing. All right, down. I mean, I don't know who got the kill there, but we all helped. That's what's important. You know, honestly. Can't do it. Mass Shotgun is just unworkable in turbo mode. I need something to make it work. Okay, then right. I was on the gunslinger and got mass shotgun hip holster. Now that, like, that helps a lot, I will admit. I would take that. That would be acceptable. Why am I panicking? You're fine. So that was right. Now we go up. Because then you get 2 shots for the cost of 1, and then you can actually shoot enemies directly and kill them, and it's just way better. Oh, they're jammed. I forgot. Go! We gotta move, Marines! I'm actually the Paradox. Okay, that was up. Then we go down again. This rat coat is so scuffed. And we want ammo in this. Then we go left. Left. Should be there. Excellent. Okay, you can take this ammo. Everything else is full, so I don't want the rat to get it. Paradox is everyone at all times. Is the Paradox Obama? If the Paradox is everyone, the Paradox is Obama. Checkmate. No. Oh, that was just a bad dodge. Why am I so bad? This is an embarrassing amount of damage to do. It's a damn poison. I don't like being on the left. I like being on the right, because if you're on the left, it's easier to get hit when he starts his like swirl whip. It's a damn poison. Get out of here. Was Obama in the Gungeon? I mean, if the Paradox is everyone, then Obama entered the Gungeon. Ah. Oh, there we go. You know, this could be a good fight for mass shotgun. All right, never mind. We're going back. You know what? There's a negative to mass shotgun. It'll never work with turkey. If you're using mass shotgun correctly, your turkey is useless. And I cannot abide by useless turkey. How disappointing. This turkey will never be used. There should be a cursed version of the rat here. I don't know what he would do differently. Maybe he's like 20% faster to screw with your timing. You got LJ's in the back and he's throwing bullets at you, and you have to also duck the bullets while you're fighting the rat. There you go. Whoa! Lag. Hate the lag. This part is sufficiently cursed. Because we're the Paradox, or because we're fighting the rat? Mega Hand! Abe likes pain. Well, I'm just thinking of, like, normally when you're doing this, LJ is standing still, hovering over you, watching the fight. He's like, I'm not gonna interfere with this. Like, I'd love it if LJ was like throwing, like, beer cans at you and like hot dogs. Like, boo! Because he wants you to die, so as you're doing better, he throws more crap at you. That's so much HP. All right, we got Mega Hand, which is pretty good. Everything else here kind of blows. LJ hates the rat and doesn't really want him to win. So you think LJ would be helping the player? Nah. LJ's not that kind. Really? No mimics? I don't know what those giant keys do. Vitoric! Punch Out, the game that we just played against the rat, mano a mano, fisticuffs. If you perform excellently, you get a key. And as you perform excellently, you get more keys. And if you perfect him, well, you can take damage. But if you 3-star knockout him for each phase, you get 6 keys. The keys give you chests, which provide lots of rat items of power and potency. So we're taking the rat items of strength, and then sack. And I want, well, let's do this first. And then you take 2 more keys and you come over here and you have a serpent friend. A long imprisoned serpent, it looks hungry. Let's feed him. Oh, we got junk in. Don't drop the junk. We're gonna drop. Dude, I like all of our guns. I'll drop the Guan stones. And you know what? It's been a while. It's been a while. Come on, guys. We're gonna get some free favor. I want to tell you my life story. Guys, get out of the way. Shoot. Shoot. It's like herding cats. There you go. Perfect. Life finds a way. Welcome, Gungeon 2 looking good. Yeah. Early access preview right here. You don't need it. I mean, you know they're gonna keep the 3D. And I'm fine with that. What I would love is if they have like a 3D Dead Cell style. I love that Dead Cell style where everything looks like so fluidly animated, because it is. I think it could look very nice in a Gungeon. What the, oh God. Isn't one of the conditions for Sprun to lose your last armor? I wonder if we've lost armor recently, like lost our last armor recently. Stop. Should have got rid of Roll Bomb. I'm okay with the 3D if it's not too busy that you can't discern bullets, says Will Tafty. Yeah, I mean, I imagine they'll find a solution. Hell, their solution could be, I know some games that have lots of projectile hell, they can make it so that your projectiles are transparent. You know, could just be something like that, just like a quick little option that actually does help a lot for visibility. Ah! He's coming. Or perhaps there will be a focus on not really using that third dimension too much. Like 3D is fine for modeling and animation and just, you know, having the world exist in 3D, but it would be nice, I think, and this is an assumption, but it would be nice, I think, if in Gungeon 2 they don't use the third dimension for bullets. No bullets that arc. That's always so annoying in The Binding of Isaac, because they, like, if you arc a bullet, where is it? It's hard to see. You have a shadow on the ground, but sometimes it's still not clear. Hey, Shella boy. We got the whole gang. We got the whole squad. Look at this. Don't be Meat Boy 3D, says Arcatraz. Do you mean Meat Boy Forever? God, I hope it's not Meat. Imagine an Enter the Gungeon, imagine an Enter the Gungeon auto runner. I don't think anyone would be happy, not even Dodge Roll or Devolver. Ain't nobody wanting that. I do need to break chests, but there's no way I'm not gonna open a black chest. Whatever. Abe says that Gungeon 2 needs to include all the reflected surfaces and visual noise, always so appreciative of that. I mean, it can still look beautiful. Whoops, I thought one shot would kill you. I remember playing a game. Something, a Notria, it was like that Italian Souls game. And one of the boss fights in that game had like projectiles that he would shoot at you, but the floor was reflective. The problem is that what they were using for like screen space reflections would cause the projectile to not necessarily appear at the right height on the floor. It was really hard to dodge, I felt, because I was using that extra information to try to determine the distance and height of the bullet, but it wasn't accurate because of how screen space reflections work. They're not accurate, they're guesstimations. And I could turn on, if I wanted to, I could turn on like, okay, there's hip holster. I could definitely turn on like ray tracing probably, and that would have helped. But that technology, there's a, oh, because we have the clover. Right. I could have turned on ray tracing, but it was hard to tell where the bullet was in 3D space. I hope that Gungeon, for whatever it does with its visuals in 3D, it just needs to be clear where the bullets are. I understand that criticism, or not, it's not even criticism, that desire out of people. I understand the desire that people really want Gungeon 2 to be a great game. I imagine they're not that clueless. You know, that they're going to make it hard to see the bullets in 3D space. The people who make Gungeon, they love Gungeon. So I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt until, you know, otherwise said. I regret everything. It's Life Orb again. I hate Life Orb. Don't make it like Flint Hook. You know, I never did play Flint Hook, but I heard good things about it. People liked it. You know, I enjoy getting bosses where actually Mass Shotgun is very good. Maybe I could use this for room clearing. I don't have to hit enemies, I can hit behind them. Goodbye, you know, turkey, but... Whoa, almost messed up. Surprised that Life Orb isn't cursed. I'm surprised Life Orb isn't better. Life Orb is just terrible. It's so bad. You know what? I want to hold it because if we Gun Munch, Life Orb, and Thunderclapper, we'd probably get a good replacement. Fine. You have so many pets and damage, what? I mean, damage has been as it was, but the pets? Yeah, we have Chunkin, turtles, a snake, a turkey, a skeleton, and a robot. And a paradox to walk into a bar. I'm not doing RNG. Why does Life Orb appear so much for you? I think it's just appearing a couple of times today, and so we're noticing it. It's really not appearing like that much. You know what? I like this. The first shot knocks him back, the second shot goes in for the kill. What was I using before? Mega hair! Oh, this is gonna be hammer time. The black chest? What about the black chest? I can walk over pits. Oh, that is really good damage when you get the double shots. Oh! I clicked the button to blank, and then he died before it went off. He's not getting close. Knock him back. Hold the line! Did you open it? The black chest had Shellaboy. There's another black chest and another black chest. I'm sorry, Junket. Like, any other run, I would be cracking the chests open for you, but like, come on. How'd I miss that? You missed your favorite boy. No, I think probably Mud's your favorite boy. But then again, Mud's everyone's favorite boy. No. You do not, what the hell? No, you do not get the summon. It lags every time I pull the trigger on this gun. I hope that they fix the frame rate in Gungeon 2. You know? This game, as good as it is, sometimes it gets a little laggy. And I very much hope Gungeon 2 is less laggy. Yeah, okay, double shot is totally getting the job done. Drowned in a sea of pets. Another clone run, not on this run, although out of the chest maybe. No clone, just super hot, which means we dump it and then ignore it. I don't need armor. I hope the code is less spaghetti. Less spooky. Like, fine, I'll make my own Gungeon. With linguine and fettuccine instead of spaghetti. Linguine. Oh, I'm getting hungry. It's been a lot of Gungeon today, but you guys keep wanting more Gungeon, so I gotta keep playing Gungeon. Woe is me, right? It'd be funny if Abe played some Noida. I have played Noida. I'm over Noida. I don't like it as much as other people do. I appreciate it, but I don't like it as much as other people do. You know what? I don't need a black level gun. Maybe we break the other chests. I'd be willing to do that. Zerg says, I wanted White Knuckle. We can play White Knuckle tomorrow or something. I've got a lot of White Knuckle to upload to YouTube. But, I've been working on getting some other things out of the backlog. All the Gungeon is currently up to date. Except I have to re-render some things because I don't know why, but sometimes I just randomly get corrupted files. So I have to do that again. And then routines going up on YouTube. Had a fun time playing that game. What is next? Probably White Knuckle edits and then Eugenics. That's gotta go up. Whoa, why are these shots bouncing? What's going on? That guy is so fast. Do you unlock something for getting junk from a black chest? I don't know. What is the unlock for gold junk? Is it just having a lot of money? Maybe we have to break a chest in order to get gold junk. You know what? It just blew up. We didn't even get junk out of it. And I have a key. Sorry, Junkin. I tried my hardest, my damnedest. But my damnedest was not good enough. You gotta break a red chest? Really? The game doesn't care? Or rather, the game does care. It cares about a red versus black? That's stupid. Fine. I guess I'll do it later. All right, next red chest. Now, is that just for unlocking it, or do you also get a gold junk for breaking a red chest? All right, the mass shock. Ooh, what? Using my active item, that's the payout for the gun, for Sprun. We have infinite Sprun because I have an unlimited use active item. Ready? There we go. Yeah, mailbox, that's what I wanted to use. Fantastic. Ashenrand has given me copy pastes straight from the wiki, so give me a second. Not mailbox. Well. I mean, look, if I got Sprun, I'm gonna, oh no, no. This is when I need to change weapons. I didn't even think about it. Sprun got me shot. It's funny how healthy those skulls are. Do I even have a beam? Life orb doesn't count. I don't even have a beam weapon. Hold on. What are we doing? What are we doing? Ah, you know what? Give me more Sprun at this point. I am almost in a pit. Okay, gold junk has a chest destruction loot weight of 0.005, so 0.5%. This includes while playing in rainbow mode. If the player has their junk in the weight of gold junk is multiplied by 3, making it more likely. A high quality chest must be destroyed to unlock gold junk. It can drop after destroying any chest. Yes, but when you destroy a chest, do you get junk, gold junk? Does unlocking it also give it to you, is the question I had. Which I'm gonna guess and say no. Yeah, I'm gonna guess and say no. Although he says yes. I don't know, maybe, whatever. Next red chest, we'll just crack it. But it's rare. No, I think you unlock it by breaking a gold chest or a red chest once, and then it can appear from chests. You wouldn't get infinite Sprun because it's too cheesy, and yet here we are. Use your cheesy active item to get infinite Sprun. Just for the dragon. I'm not gonna do it the whole run. Oh, you rolled 20. Get out of here. Because I got so many other cool guns to use. Filling the screen with red lines is pretty fun though. Hell yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Right, you can walk over pits. The perfect distance. Whoa, 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 whoa. Knock it off. Man, you know what would be really nice right now? Sprung. I get sprung. I get unlimited sprung, ladies. There you go. It does take a minute to actually kill them when they're jammed, but... Ooh. Yeah, we needed, we needed double shot to make this work. With Mass Cutter here. Long time lurker, first time caller. Hello. Drex in chat says something very correct, which is that by the time you go and do the rat-a-bunch, you have the skill and muscle memory to consistently get to the rat and get his boots. Yeah, you have so much muscle memory from pits are dangerous that walking over the pits or rolling next to a pit is always, it doesn't feel right, you know? It's like, what the heck, why would I wanna go next to a pit? This is a terrible idea. Well, okay, we're gonna use Sprun for a room. I can't get rid of it. Got him. Woo! Stop giving me mailbox. Fine, you know what? Speedrunner tactic. Whoa. There, now it won't give me the mailbox anymore. I thought the green orb was an enemy bullet. That is not enemy bullets are not green. That's not how that works. Woo. Look, I'll just roll into the wall and let my friends kill you. They're stronger than I am. Oh my god. That's not saying I'm weak, that's saying if I'm this strong. What is it? Imagine what the other guy looks like. Oh, sometimes my memory does fail. Oh, okay, more Sprud. You know what? Sometimes you just need to hold down the trigger, okay? Wait, this was the right direction over here? Really? All right. Maybe you send mail to Fairy to have the fairy gun Zash and Ram. Maybe I'll send mail to the fairy and say, hey, don't take my armor yet. You fairy, you know what you are. Jerk is the answer. Yeah, this is the right direction. Weird that it kind of loops back, but oh well. All right, so like at this point in the run, we never even found a cursed item, so it being cursed really just means some enemies are stronger, we had a lot of money, we could buy anything that we wanted, and the run ended up just being, well, for the early game, a freeze gun and a shotgun, and now it's mass shotgun, which doesn't freeze, but it does shoot pretty laser beams. That was unfair-y? I would say so. No. I feel like I have a speed up, which is probably helping me to get away from enemies in order to zap them with laser beams. I have a Lichy Trigger. It did take some damage there. I gotta be a little bit careful. I do have a speed up. Yeah. Well, that would explain it. Pretty normal overall. Oh yeah, the rat boots as well, yeah. Very minor speed buff on the rat boots, but it is there. Yeah, the bionic leg. It's a very sizable speed buff, because that's really the only thing it does. Hate these guys in my D20 runs. You know what? You get roll bombed. Just get behind him and just roll into the wall a few times. All right, let's do it. Ashen Rand says, next month, Beast of Reincarnation is out. What is Beast of Reincarnation? Ashen Rand, you can't just give me the name of a game and just expect me to know what it is. You're not even talking to me, but I want to know, you know? You know, I want to know, you know? Pretty lasers. Abe, have you unlocked the cop? How do you unlock the cop? What is the necessary specifics for a cop? I gotta keep using mass shotgun. It's a Monster Hunter game in a different universe. I'm a beast and I reincarnated as a man in a different universe. I have a day job. Something like that. Oh yeah, the tutorial secrets. I have forgotten about the tutorial. I've forgotten about Boss Rush and Super Boss Rush. We will do those in the future, in the near future. Yeah, we do have to kill Blockner. That is something that has to be done. And it also unlocks a couple of items. We don't even have Pea Shooter unlocked, I don't think, because that you unlock from the tutorial, which I skipped. Perk your nose. Gotta time this right. Oh, bad timing, but, well, not bad timing, just the wrong attack. Doesn't matter though. Mass shotgun pretty good when you get 2 of them for the price of 1. Really just like a pretty strong run. And again, like the curse didn't really come into play at all, we just had a lot of money. If your run sucks though, it does hurt. Well, like literally, it hurts. Getting hit by those jam bullets, taking a full heart instead of a half heart. But our run definitely did not suck. Stone Dome has joined the shootout. Big Shaka, the Evolver, Napalm Strike, Excalibur, Yellow Chamber have appeared in the basement.